To this now, the trial within a trial in the attempted murder case of alleged criminal kingpin Vusimuzi Cat Matlala and 4 co-accused is set to resume in the High Court in Johannesburg this morning. The state's second witness, former private security officer Christiaan Sheppard, returns to the dock this morning to begin with cross-examination. In his testimony last Friday, Sheppard told the court during the trial within a trial that accused number 1, Musa Kekana, was arrested in April 2024 in connection to the murder of engineer Armand Swart. The trial within a trial began following an objection by Kekana's attorney, Riaan Gissing, on the basis that the state's evidence is inadmissible following a number of irregularities by police when they effected that arrest. SABC News reporter Neria Hlakotsa is in Johannesburg and joins us live with the very latest. A very good morning to you, Neria. So today we continue with the trial within the trial. Of course, this is in relation to the challenge brought by accused number 1 contesting the admission of certain evidence. Just talk to us what we can expect today in court.
Good morning to you, Mfundo. Indeed, today we are expected to hear the cross-examination of the state's second accused in the trial within a trial. If you remember, on Friday, the main trial had to be paused. This is because the first accused in the matter, Musa Kekana, is basically objecting to the state using some of the evidence that it obtained during his arrest. Mfundo, Musa Kekana was initially arrested for the killing of Armand Swart, who is a Vereeniging-based engineer, and then he was only later charged on these cases that bring us to court today. And the state is saying through its case that it was during that arrest that they managed to seize some of the ammunition that was used in the shootings involving Josi Banyoni, Sienki Mugubung, and Debo Tobejani. And that's how then they ultimately linked Musa Kekana to this case. But Musa Kekana and his legal team are saying that evidence should not be admissible in court. They do not want the utterances that he made during that arrest to also be included, even the items that were seized during that arrest. But the state is adamant in this case that it followed the law during that arrest. It even said that there were agreements between them and Kekana for all the search and seizures to happen. So today we will hear what Kekana's lawyer has to bring to the table, or will be cross-examining the state witness on. The state witness in this case is important because he was around during the arrest of Kekana. He told the court that the police had asked him to help in tracking down a white Hyundai, and that Hyundai, the state witness is saying, that was being driven by Musa Kekana. And after he spotted them, and they were found then in queue in Bramley, and that's when police then came. But the state in this instance is saying that nothing untoward happened during that arrest, and as a result they believe the evidence that was found during the time can be admissible. The state witness also told us that when Musa Kekana was arrested, Mfundo, he was wearing a mustard t-shirt which had blood-like stains. However, there was no blood at the scene, so it remains to be seen really where that blood comes from. And you know, the state also saying that in any case they already had information before even Kekana spoke to them. Kekana basically gave them no new information. And as I had said, Mfundo, it is important for the state to, in this case, win in terms of having this evidence admitted in court, because they rely heavily on those assault rifles that were found in the white Hyundai that Kekana was driving.
All right, Neria, thank you very much for that comprehensive update on all that is to take place today. That's SABC News reporter Neria Hlakotsa. Of course, when we mention Armand Swart, it's important to mention that some of the other accused is Katiso Molefe, and of course this is related to the Transnet tender, where it seems there was a price inflation there for 4,500%.